Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Thursday morning, this cold Thursday morning. But it ain't raining. Matthew chapter 24, and we're looking at verse 38 this morning. For as in those days, before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. So, for as in those days. So he's giving justification now as to the reality of what was going on in Noah's time when Noah was building this ark. So Noah was building the ark and everything was going on as per normal. There was no difference. And Jesus starts to explain the examples. He says they were giving themselves in marriage, and that sense of normal activity resumed. No one had any idea that anything was about to change, even though there was about to become a dramatic change. The reality is that everything was going on as per normal, just like things are going on as per normal today. And then suddenly something changed. And people wait around a long time for God to act. And they say, oh, we've been waiting so long. And then when God acts quickly. And when he acts, he accomplishes a great deal. You know, the prophet in the Old Testament said, oh, God, why is our enemy so kind of prevalent against us? And then, I think it was Hosea, he said, and then when God says, okay, I'm going to send the Chaldeans to sort out the problem, he says, you're not going to send them, an enemy worse than us, to destroy us, your people. And that sense of not wanting to let God do the delivering the way he wants to do it. When this thing suddenly happens, even amongst everything that is absolutely normal, it's going to be too late then. The chaos and the confusion and the activity of the end of the age will just click into place, and then everything will happen all over the world. Things will be going on here and there, and that will be happening, and this will happen. And no one will be able to take a kind of rain check and say, oh, let's sort of see if we can work something out now and try and solve things, and it's going to be too late. So everything was going on as normal, and then suddenly things started to change. And they started to change when Noah had finished making the ark and he got into the ark, until that day when Noah entered the ark. And the reality of entering the ark has to be a pressing upon us in these days. That sense that things are so desperate. And if you look at our world, you can see desperation. You can see it among the young, you can see it amongst finance, you can see it amongst commerce, you can see it amongst governments, you can see it amongst political structures, you can see it amongst institutions. It's all under strain. Education, law and order, it's all under strain. Not just in England, but all over the world. So there are signs and there are seasons. We don't know when those suddenly moment will come, but we know that sense that Noah getting into the ark is very close in these days. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.